Danganronpa.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Episode Danganronpa. Und gucken, ob wir heute mit Maki reden können. Hoffentlich. Schauen wir mal. Hallo. So, this is Maki's room. I don't have any business here right now. What? Doch, hast du. Achso, Moment. Wo ist sie? Oh, where is she? Hey, Maki. Hey, Maki. Hey, Maki. Hey, Maki. Hey, lass uns eine Runde schießen.
Huh?
What?
No.
I don't have anything to say. I just thought we could hang out. I guess that's a no? I thought that training with me and Kaito would bring us closer.
Okay.
Sure.
Huh?
Really?
What are you trying to pull?
What's with your reaction? You are the one who invited me.
Sorry.
I was just surprised. I honestly thought you would reject me.
No.
All this time I assumed I was just going to train with you two idiots, you and Kaito. And I thought it would be faster to give in to Kaito's demands.
What do you mean?
Even after hearing that, do you still want to hang out with me?
Sure.
Fine, I will hang out with you, but I think you will end up wasting your time on me. I spent some time with Maki, talking about nothing. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Okay, was mag die? Wait. Okay. Okay, ich dachte, es ist irgendwie sortiert vielleicht nach... Ich glaube... Was habe ich ihr letztes Mal gegeben? Ich glaube... Irgendwas, weiß ich nicht. So, überlegen wir mal. Ich kann die halt null einschätzen. Was mag Maki? Ich weiß nicht, ob sie so girly Sachen mag. Ah, hier, das Notizding. Set monoclass, we can feel trade put making it. Oh, habe ich das Scrapbook nicht schon ihr gegeben? Die Ultimate Workstation. Oh, habe ich das nicht schon mal gegeben? I see you're giving to me.
Huh?
Do you think I would be excited? Sorry, but I don't intend to give empty things because of social obligations. Also war nicht gut, oder? Nee. Frick! Jetzt würde ich gerne neu starten. Okay. Also, sie ist nicht auf Useful Stuff zu sprechen, okay. Das heißt, jetzt müssen wir herausfinden, was für einen Style sie mag. Wir gehen jetzt gleich Full Ham, schauen, vielleicht ist sie gar kein Killer, sondern actually cute enemy girl. Also gibt es jetzt irgendwie Jelly Jams oder sowas.
Stop it.
If people see you talking to me, they will mistake you as a friend of assassin.
Ew.
Are you still fine with that? If you're putting up a front, then we'll get hurt later. Spend some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Irgendwas Süßes. Oh boy. Bro, Alter. Das sind Key-Items. Wo sind diese Jelly-Dings? Die wollte ich doch geben. Die waren irgendwo hier, genau.
Got a minute?
I didn't think I would get something like this from you. But I have nothing to give in return. Is that okay with you? Hey Maki, you're an assassin, correct?
What is it?
Okay, die mag so Süßkram anscheinend. I already said that several times. Detectives are really more skeptical than necessary. Well, that's part of my job. Anyway, I was wondering how you did your work. I've never heard of an assassin working together, but she couldn't be working alone. Wouldn't an assassination organization disband after they become known?
You're right.
That is true.
So what?
If you want to know my job, then I don't mind talking about it. It won't be a problem. Maki's voice was confident, but he swiftly averted her gaze.
Hey.
Have you heard of the Holy Salvation Society? No, that's the first time I hear of
yeah.
it. Of course, a normal person would have no affiliation to any cult. A cult? What does this have to do with your assassinations, though?
I see.
That's the assassination organization I belong to.
Huh?
You belong to a cult?
You're a detective.
Even though you're a detective, you're pretty slow. It's a new cult from behind the scenes. It trains assassins. That sounds made up.
Sure.
It's
whatever.
real. The founder of the boss of the organization and all stuff are part of it. The clients ask for consolidation and the fee is a donation. That's how it's set up. The other believers don't matter. They are there for the founder. I'm not sure of the details. I can't believe it. A code like that exists in our country? Well, it's fine. They disguise it so those things aren't revealed to the public.
Hey.
When you hear about the cult, it makes you want to stay away, right? Well, yes. It does give off that impression.
Well,
being shady like that is just a cover-up for illegal things like assassinations. As a society, the cult is pretty normal and it hasn't caused any trouble either. The boss and the staff actually don't believe in their god. But they haven't been punished for their sins. God really doesn't exist in this world. Her tone was neither demeaning or cold. She sounded as if she just accepted that's the way things are. Then I assume you're a devotee in this cult?
that's wrong.
Of course not. It may seem that way since I'm affiliated with the cult, but wait. Can you figure out that without thinking? Are you sure you're a detective? That's true, I suppose she couldn't be. There are several assassins besides me, but no one is devoted. We don't really get along with each other anyway, so I wouldn't know. So you don't share that kind of information with each other?
Obvious.
Of course not. When the time comes, assassins will be cut and disposed of. Her tone hadn't changed. She just accepted it. What did I say put her into that state of mind? Still a bit dazed by Maki's incredible stories, I returned to my room. Schon Nacht? Schade. Oh, man, Monotaro is out cold from being punished by Monodame as punishment. So we'll be taking a break from making announcements. While Monodame and I are on break, we will leave the rest to Daddy. The announcement didn't mention it, but I suppose it's nighttime. Time to train, but is Kaito okay? And now the doorbell won't stop ringing. I suppose he's doing just fine. With the doorbell still ringing, I made the way to the other door and opened it to find... Huh? Maki! Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well and we should train without him. Huh? Just the two of us?
Jeez.
It's pretty toothless of him to bug me to train with you guys, then flake out. Oh well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. Why are you making excuses for him?
You're right.
No, I guess you're right.
Hey.
Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So we're really going to do this training, just the two of us. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together.
Hey,
What is it?
why are you training? I don't think a detective needs to do this.
Probably not, but overthinking things and worrying about what I need to do. When I'm with Kaito, I feel like all of that stuff just fades away.
Do you look up to that idiot?
I don't know if I'd call it looking up to him. It's just that I've never been around someone so relaxed and impulsive. I think that's exactly what I've been missing all this time.
I never realized until now how gross it is to hear men talk about being manly.
Maki sprang up and said,
Hey,
I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You are really fast as usual.
so what?
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing.
Huh?
About Kaito, I sort of understand what you mean.
That's true.
But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he's useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon everything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit.
Well,
After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way, it just happened to me. After what I've been through, I'm still even human. Even Kibo acts more human than me.
Because
But I had no choice but to...
this is stupid.
Why am I talking to you about this? You can't help me. But I'm kind of in the same way.
well,
I've never once wanted to be a detective. Actually, though, I wasn't too great at a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money, it's the worst.
okay.
But now I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I will do it. And it's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way.
So what?
I didn't ask to hear your story. Maki's face remained totally unfazed as she turned and walked away.
Maki.
I see you tomorrow. She didn't reply and kept
Alright.
walking. I'm still a little worried about Kaito. She seemed off since this morning. I hope that's nothing serious. Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. Oh boy, the student council.
Jeez.
You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime.
Why?
Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Malkuma's regulations don't matter. But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right?
But
If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened.
Indeed.
That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activities.
well,
Limit? So basically you want to take our freedom away, is that it?
my.
You're so odd, Maki. What's more important, freedom or a person's life? Actually, gerade Thema. We don't need to remove all worry and doubt, so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Because that's what Atua says. Atua says.
Yes.
People are afraid of you, Maki, so we'd prefer it if you were more careful. It's for the peace of the academy. Holy shit, werden die gerade alle unsympathisch davon. Oh shit, werden die unsympathisch. What is the point of human life? We are born as useless babies who can't do anything. And 70 years later they are useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. In the end they are all so meaningless. Okay, morning announcement. So that was the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy.
Well.
I don't like this at all. I suppose I will go to the dining hall. Maki ist auf dem Weg. Dann skippen wir nicht. Spaß. Wir skippen. Ja, dieses ganze Gefühlszeugs und so. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich das mag. The moment I entered the dining hall, I heard an angry shout fill the room.
Don't screw around.
Quit messing around. Don't just do whatever you want. But I have Atua's blessing. We have Atua's blessing. I will throw any degenerates who won't shut up about it. I know you claim to be the student council or some such, but this is going too far, yes?
No.
As we have said before, this is all to end the killing game and keep the peace. What is going on? Why is everyone so upset? I've already been granted permission by Atua. What's going on? What are you fighting about? These guys did something unbelievable. They blocked the main hole that leads to the underground. The manhole. Konta put heavy rocks on top of manhole so no one can use it anymore.
My magic.
I could have made it disappear with magic, but I decided to let Gonta handle this time. Why would you do that? Because the main hole is a reminder of our desire to leave this place. We don't want another tragedy to happen again, like what happened to Kaede.
Listen up.
You said it, Angie. We need to forget all about that underground tunnel and start fresh.
Don't screw around.
Damn it, she just does whatever she wants without even asking our opinion.
Certainly.
It certainly is important to hear everyone's opinion, but if we did, nothing would get done.
You're right.
That's why we just decided to obey the student council president. If it's Angie, then she will make the right decision. She can hear too, after all. Man, she's lost the cause. Plain Janes like her are totally ropes when it comes to cold.
Thank you.
Oh Mann, Angie, warum? Okay, jetzt wird als nächstes umgebracht. Pock. Tsumugi, thank you for your fantastic speech. and was surely moved by it.
Thank you for always supporting me. Atua smiles on you for your plain and simple service. I've been wondering, does Atua have red eyes and hair as black as night? Atua has whatever features you desire. A red-eyed, black-haired god. Oh, what a cool god I have watching me.
Maki.
When can I meet him? I want to meet him as soon as possible. Atua exists beyond time itself, but I'm certain you will feel his presence very soon. Precious!
So cool, Akoa is just so cool. Kids like these can be really annoying if you get on their bad side.
But...
Why are you guys so mad over the manhole being covered?
The truth
Is it because you guys wanna use it to escape? You still haven't given up on leaving here? You haven't given up? You haven't given up? What the hell is wrong with you guys? The student council cannot ignore that. It seems we must tighten our control. Tighten? Are you calling me loose?
That reminds me.
You were in the computer room past nighttime yesterday, weren't you, Mio? So, what if it was? So was Maki, she didn't go back to her room until way past midnight. Suichi, you too, right? Yeah.
Huh?
Jeez, this isn't good. If your life is in desire, your mind and body will be too.
Cause Atua says so.
You must forbid everyone but the student council from walking at nighttime. What?
Stop it!
What I do and where I do it is none of your fucking business.
No?
No, as long as everyone still wants to leave, this is not acceptable.
However,
Why is the student council accept from your rules? This is blatantly unfair. I'm not worried about the student council. They don't want to leave anymore. That's right, why would we need to go outside anyway? Here we have food, clothing, shelter, wonderful friends, and best of all, Atua. What else do you need? It's not good to be greedy, you know? Everyone in the student council is so divine. Don't be stupid. Are you telling me to just stay here and do nothing?
that's enough!
Like hell I will. I haven't even gone to space yet. Are you all fighting? I don't think so. I think that maybe they are not actually fighting.
That's right.
And even if they were fighting, it looks like a friendly one. What are you here for? We are busy right now. We want you to get even closer with each other. So we brought this. A flashback light. It's part of our use the flashback light to restore a new memory. And become friends by talking about it with each other's plan. Wow, I suffered way too many blows to the head to remember a plan that long. Let me see that. Suddenly, Angie grabbed the flashback light from his hand and... She threw it on the ground and stomped on it relentlessly. The student council...
The student council has decided that we will not use flashback lights anymore.
What?
Because the flashback lights only restore our memories of the outside world. But we don't need those memories anymore. We realize now that we don't belong in the outside world. We belong here, at the Ultimate Academy.
You're so dead. You're so freaking dead. Oh no, if you don't use the flashback light, our plans is a bust. What are we gonna do, Monodam? Hey, he ran away. Hey, Monodam, wait.
So long, farewell.
Bayonara.
Wait!
Angie, what are you doing? We could have remembered something about the funeral of the Ultimate Hunt.
Not right.
There's no reason to remember all that. We're not returning to the outside world.
Right!
It's pointless now.
Always messing around.
You've gone way too far. Even if you want to stop the killing game, you're going way too far.
Sorry.
But you should take that up with Atua.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I don't think you're sorry at all. So do you have a plan for the you know what?
Ah,
You mean the resurrection ritual? We have a plan for that.
What? I knew it.
What are you planning?
yes.
Just a necessary precaution. The more friends we have, the more fulfilling our lives will be. Necessary precaution? What if we get another time limit motive, like the one that Renteray got killed?
Oh yeah.
Shouldn't we have sacrifice prepared just in case? You mean if someone has to die, we should volunteer someone we resurrected.
What is it?
You're going to resurrect someone just to kill them all over again? You have some cruel plans for someone who wants to stop the killing game. Life cannot always be fun and smiles. Atua must make difficult, even cruel decisions.
But...
We must submit to Atua's will if we are to live a peaceful school life.
Yes.
Atua's will is absolute. If Atua says so, then there's nothing we can do about it. Are you serious about this? Did you forget that things a motive for the killing game? What is going on with you? You're looking worse and worse.
Yeah.
That motive is of no concern to us as long as you cast aside your desire to escape. By the way, who are you going to resurrect? What kind of stupid question is that? After discussion that matter with Atua, the Transcend Stone we will arrive is... Ich hätte gesagt, Rentaro wäre das... Rentaro wäre das Fairste.
'Cause Atua says so.
Yes.
Huh?
Rentaro.
Because...
Well, we simply cannot resurrect convicted murderers such as Kaede and Ryumi. Das ist klar. Nor criminals like Ryoma. Ja, Ryoma hatte keinen Sinn fürs Leben und er hat das so ein bisschen hingenommen. Which leaves Rentaro as the only one who would be of use to the student council. True, Rentaro was the only one who knew about the Ultimate Hunt. They're going to bring them back? Hey, I have a question. It might sound a little weird, but does the term Ultimate Hunt ring a bell for anyone? No, this is impossible. It's not going to happen. He's dead. Kaede killed him.
Dear.
Oh my, it's already so late. I need to get going now.
Time.
I must pray to Atua and begin preparations for the ritual. You're right, it's time to pray to handsome Atua. Well then, let's go. Oh, she's so freaking dead. With Angie leading them, the student council strolled out of the room. War nett mit ihr. She acts like she's carrying out Atua's will, but this is her will, isn't it?
However...
Even so, we cannot defy her right now. Extreme fate is frightening indeed. Then it's all on our war against the student council. 6 versus 6. We can win this. Also, we have the assassin on our side. Let's have her kill them nice and quick.
No.
I know, we have to resolve this peacefully.
I see.
Sure, it would be great. But I don't hear anyone coming up with a plan to end this peacefully.
By the way...
What about you, Kaito? You have been quiet this whole time. I bet you have some great ideas.
Huh?
You say something?
No.
Someone was zoning out. Kaito, something doesn't seem right. Hey, ich hab doch so einen Job für dich. Do you think there's a way to get both sides to understand each other? What?
Hey.
You said it earlier, right?
No.
I don't know right now. But I think that nothing will be resolved talking like this. I don't think the student council members will change their minds.
That's...
True, but
Then...
those two sides to this, we don't just remove one of them.
Huh?
Maki, Angie.
That's wrong.
No, we cannot do that. Removing them won't resolve anything.
So what?
I know that already. It's just an option in the world I'm from. Just think about it, that's all. Maki. It's an option. Kaito, what's wrong? Are you feeling okay? It's nothing. I just feel chilled is all. If I rub some spite on it, it will feel better. Rub spit on what exactly? Anyway, there's no such thing as resurrecting the dead. There's no way, it's just not possible. Damn it, I cannot stop these chills.
Huh? My bad.
Sorry guys, my bad. I'm gonna back to my room now. Kaito left on unsteady feet to go back to his room.
What is it?
What was that about? Is he getting sick? We were just talking about that occult stuff. Maybe he's possessed. I'm starting to worry about that guy. You seem to be enjoying this. The rest of us left the dining hall and went back to our rooms. Oh boy. Angie told us to give up, but I have no intent of doing so. My goal is the same as Kaede's. That means I need to do something. Jo, wir switching hier. Wenn Maki Angie umbringt, soll es wenigstens... Will ich wenigstens noch ein bisschen Zeit mit ihr verbracht haben.
This is stupid.
There's no way you can resurrect the
That's
dead.
true.
Rantaro definitely died. Kaede and Kiromi died right before our very eyes.
So what?
Fine, I don't feel like doing anything in particular, so I will let you decide. I spent some time with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Probieren wir den nächsten Schritt. Really girly things. Kann ich das gleiche zweimal geben? Vermutlich nicht. Dann probieren wir mal girly thing aus. You must not worry a lot if you are giving present in a situation like this. Well, it's not like I mind. I will take it.
Hey,
Okay, girly things actually useful for sie. Hey Maki, I noticed all those weapons in your lab. Do you know how to use them all? Oh, did I step again? I'm sorry, did I ask something
So
wrong?
what?
Not really, I just think it's strange that you keep asking me irrelevant questions. Depending on the situation, my weapons change, but I know how to use them all. Is that right? I imagine stealthy weapons when I think of assassinations.
That's true.
We use those too, but I mostly have knives, also poison, sniper rifles, jujutsu, bombs.
huh?
Bombs for an assassination? A warning kill has to be flashy. I've turned a 5-story building into a 4-story building before. You can control an explosion to destroy just one floor? How frightening. No wonder she's the ultimate
So
assassin. It's rare to be that flashy though. Normally disposing one target is enough.
Hey,
So what kind of people have you
What are
assassinated?
you talking about?
What do you mean? Well, I only know about assassinations from movies and stuff,
I
so
see.
this will probably disappoint you, but I don't kill only bad people.
Because.
I kill anyone on my orders list. It doesn't matter who the person is. I suppose that's just the way it
I
is.
see.
But I've also had to dispose of people who I knew well.
huh?
Like who?
Okay.
Friends from school.
Huh?
Friends, why would you have to do that?
Well,
A daughter of a Yakuza leader, she was the child of a mistress with no ties to the gang. Her father loved her so much, which is why she was even seen as dangerous. The Yakuza elites decided to have her removed, in case rival groups used her.
Wait!
But she didn't do anything wrong.
okay.
Yeah, but I did as I ordered. I suppose you had to.
That's true.
Yeah, that's when I realized this world be my life now. I heard them calling it an act of God. I don't believe in that. I also don't intend to blame it on anyone else.
Well,
You may think it's unreasonable to kill someone on the account of other people, but everyone does what they can to live. You, me, and everyone I've murdered. I kill, but I can also be killed. That's all. The cold and indifferent Maki had been overrun by words. I've never seen that happen before. I couldn't think of anything to say. Staggering from the weight of Maki's story, I returned to my room. Okay. I have mixed feelings about her. Dann muss man ihr halt mal beibringen, was gut und was schlecht ist. Das können wir jetzt machen. Und ich weiß auch schon, was ich als nächstes schenke.
Hey.
Haha. Is Kaito alright? He complains about others, but he can't even take care of himself. Irresponsible idiot.
is that so?
I was about to go on a walk. You can take along if you want. I spent some time strolling around the courtyard with Maki. Maki and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Maki a present? Yes. Okay, wir wissen, was sie mag. Okay. I don't know that the assassinations were scouted.
That's right.
It's better if you didn't know. Also, there's no need for you to know.
But
Gathering children from orphanages, I couldn't believe it.
Hmm.
Do you want me to surprise you even more then?
huh?
Well,
The orphanage I was raised at was run for that reason. What do you mean?
okay.
To raise potential candidates as assassins. What?
You don't know?
The cult donates to the orphanage as charity. That's believable, right? The amount of work I put in, the amount of charity given, that's how the exchange goes. I see. How much is Maki carrying on her shoulders? Such small
If I
shoulders.
remember correctly.
You said you were taken in by a man. Did he raise you?
What?
Are you asking if he raised me as an assassin?
No.
No, that's what I meant. You don't need to be so serious. That man scouted me and put me in a training facility.
That's
I remember you saying that training was quite harsh.
true.
No matter how talented you are, a child is still a child. The basic training forces your body to go beyond its human limitations. They physically beat us to help us withstand torture and taught us how to die when needed. How to die?
Because
The only option left when you fail a mission is to die, right? Dying sooner is the nicer way out. It's much better than being tortured alive.
that's...
So you are trained to withstand torture.
What do you mean?
Would you like to hear what kind of training we endured?
No.
No, thank you. I think I will pass. I can't bear or think what Maki had to go through.
Well,
After they tortured us, all I could do after was just stare at the room ceiling. They tried to break me during training, but I was still there. They tried to drag my dignity and tear it to make me feel empty. But even then, I found myself. And then they would do it all over again. I wouldn't have been strange if I broke during all the torture. But even so, I tried my best. I couldn't have accepted the job in the first place if I knew I couldn't do it. But most importantly, if I broke, then that girl would replace me. That girl?
sorry.
Pretend you didn't hear any of that just now.
Shut up.
It's fine, just pretend.
Okay.
Alright, I understand. Okay, ist halt risky. Dann... Sie ist ein Killer, ich bin Detective. Relying from Maki's incredible story, I turned to my room. Anyway, I suppose it's nighttime. Angie established a curfew at nighttime. I wonder what will happen to training.
True.
I should go to see Kaito, what he has to say about this. I'm worried about him. I wonder if Kaito is okay. I hope he's feeling a little better. Right as I was to ring the bell, the door to Kaito's room opened and out came...
Ah,
Ah, Maki. Is she mad? Oh man. Oh man.
okay.
Hey bro, perfect timing. I gotta apologize to you
Well-
too. He told me I was going to skip today's training
I
too.
knew it.
So he still doesn't feel well. It's pathetic, but I haven't been able to eat or sleep much since yesterday. I think I will get better if I just rest a little longer, you know? Sure. Do what you have to do. We would have to reschedule our training sessions either way. Come to think of it, the student council said being out after nighttime was prohibited, right?
I told you.
If you're feeling sick, that's one thing, but I don't want to want you to change the training schedule. You don't need to do that.
See.
Really, but
No.
I don't want to skip it. So it will just be the two of us training today. Really?
What do you mean?
Do you want to... You don't want to? Die?
Sorry.
That's an old habit. Just pretend you didn't hear that. I didn't know such a habit existed.
Well,
Anyway, I don't want to give up now. I finally started to think about how I can confront it.
okay.
So I have to train alone. So be it. Nee, nein, ich komm mit. Maybe it's just because you're not feeling well, but this is really unlike you, Kaito. I never imagined that you would obey Inji. I thought you did whatever you wanted.
My bad.
Soichi, I'm sorry, but can I leave the training to you until I'm feeling better. Of course, Kaito. I nodded firmly, then chased after Maki and headed to the courtyard.
Hey!
Hey Maki, about Kaito, you shouldn't worry about it. He's just feeling a little weak because he's sick. I'm not sure is he not. My body stiffened on impulse. Maki's eyes and the entire aura surrounding her had completely changed. Her glaze was blazing hot, yet ice cold at the same time. Her very accent was that of ice and fire. Maki? But her glare wasn't aimed at me, it was right past me. Such intense hostility. So this is your power. A normal person would have passed out from that glare.
Huh?
Tenko? You probably want me to leave, right? But I won't run away.
Well...
I'm not here to fight you, and I don't think you're here to enforce the curfew.
Huh?
That's right!
Maki, I'm not here as a student council member. I'm here to ask a favor, a personal favor. A favor from us. I don't think she's with the student council. She doesn't sound brainwashed. Yeah, I'm not brainwashed at all. What? Sag mir nicht, du bist normal.
Hey!
Tenko, what are you talking about? I thought you believed in Atua. I could never believe in Angie's god.
Huh?
What? I only believe in Aikido. As long as you have that, I can't be swayed by anything. Aikido values mental fortitude, and Aikido moves are a reflection of that fortitude. Thanks to Aikido, my mental fortitude is too mighty to succumb to Angie's brainwashing. So you just pretend to be brainwashed. Why would you do that?
Hey.
It's because you're worried about Himiko, aren't you? You pretend to be brainwashed to join the student council, right? I think Himiko has gotten so lazy she's given up on thinking for herself. That's why she's depending on Angie, but I think Angie is so dangerous. The student council ideologize Angie so much they don't see how dangerous she is. That became clear to me after I infiltrated the student council. Angie truly believes in Atua. She believes that she is under Atua's protection. That's why she does whatever she wants. She thinks she's Atua's vessel, so she doesn't feel guilty about anything she does. And that's why you want me to kill her. Huh?
Well...
Asking someone like me for a favor can only mean one thing. I won't deny that. I wanted her gone even before all this happened. And I think everyone has wanted someone to die at least once in their life. But going through with it is a different thing. It's wrong for a person to commit murder. It doesn't matter what the reason is.
Well...
Do you realize who you're talking to? I'm sorry, that's not what I meant. I just want to stop Angie. The resurrection ritual is too dangerous to try. If we get along with Monokoma's motive, it could lead to another killing. The student council won't defy Angie, and I can't stop her on my own.
Please!
That's why I came to ask you too. You're the only one who can stop Angie. Well, I obviously can't ask Kokichi, Miyu, or Kyo, and Kaito's not feeling well, you know?
That's true.
I see, you don't have many options.
Okay.
That's true. So please help me. I have to convince Angie not to perform the ritual. I'm begging you. Tenko bowed down as deep as she could. Well, let's get going. We didn't even answer yet.
Degenerate males!
Quit complaining. I'm even bowing to you, and I would never do that for any male. That's not the best thing to say to someone you need a favor from. You're very sincere. I can tell that you're not used to asking for others for help.
By the way...
So what will you do, Suichi? It seems like something you would ignore. This is something I would ignore? Who do you think I am?
No.
No, I will do it. I was just thinking is all. I agree with Tenko that it's dangerous to go along with Monokoma's motive.
Degenerate male!
Then do something about it.
Sneak attack!
I guess I will forgive you though. Now let's convince Angie together. She should be preparing for the ritual right now in the Ultimate Artist Lab. Together? Of course. I wouldn't ask for just for Suichi's help. Oh well, I would just go to Angie's lab. Kichi ist auch da, interessant. Es kann sehr gut passieren, dass wenn wir jetzt da reingehen, dass da jemand schon tot ist. Vielleicht. Aber das werden wir in der nächsten Episode herausfinden. Bis dann. Tschüss. Schreibt mir in die Kommentare, wer als nächstes stirbt.